Happy Canada Day to everybody out there. Happy Canada Day out there to everyone who's watching this. And if you're not watching this, Happy Canada Day to all watchers and non-watchers. Today on this episode, I believe it's the 10th episode of Chips Clips. I want to bring you Deep River, all dressed up chips. You might remember on a previous episode of Chip Clips, we looked at the all dressed Ruffles edition. I didn't have a lot of good words to say about that then. I'm not sure what words I have to say about it tonight. I know it's not very Canadian to be rude, and I'm going to try and be as polite as possible in what I have to say. I hope I didn't reveal too much there. Well, just as this is the 10th episode of Chip Clips, I want to highlight that Deep River Snacks gives 10%, hold on, 10% of all proceeds go to charity. I also want to highlight that this is not a special edition chip, but a select edition chip. That's a phrase I haven't really encountered yet in all my years of doing this. Select edition, what that actually means is that this is the select edition of TJ Maxx. This is a house chip of TJ Maxx. Akin to when you walk into a restaurant like Olive Garden, you know there's going to be the house wine. TJ Maxx, you might not know it, I did when I walked in, that there's a house chip at TJ Maxx, and it is a select edition Deep River snack chips. There was another house chip from Deep River that also featured Himalayan pink salt. That was a bit out of the range for this episode, but we're looking at all dressed up chips. And if you look at it, there's a lot of flavors going on here. They hearken to the salt and vinegar, to the ranch, to the ketchup, to the onion. And it's basically, if you go back to the days of when you would go to a fast food restaurant with a soft drink machine before the digital touchscreens became a big thing, you actually had to hit a little bit of the Dr. Pepper, a little bit of the Coke, a little bit of the Slice, the Mountain Dew Code Red, and all in one cup, and you took a sip, and it gave you a general pop taste. It wasn't good, it wasn't bad, it just was. There were many names for this. I just referred to it as a mixed pop, and that a lot of people tend to call it that now. But what I wanted to bring that up, that story has a point, and that is that this chip, this all dressed up chip, while not bad, in the same way that having Dr. Pepper and Code Red and Diet Pepsi is not a bad thing, you just kind of get to the end of it and you think, well, you know, while not bad, perhaps just the individual thing would have been better. The sum of its parts. There's an old phrase that goes, the sum of its parts is not as much as the individual parts if you had them individually taken as one. And that was a saying I've heard a lot. So as far as the chip, I know I have to review the chip, and I'm going to do that on camera just to give a little crunch factor here. We're going on 3 minutes, and this is really pushing the limits of Chip Clips here. But I guess it's time for the final review, and I want to say 98 points Canadian, which translates into an American rating of about an 82 after conversion rates are accounted for. So again, you get done with it, you're not sad you ate it, but you just kind of wonder, maybe I would have been better off having a plain barbecue chip. So I want to say Happy Canada Day to everyone out there. I hope nothing offended in this clip, and if so, please leave a comment, and I'd be happy to discuss it in the spirit of international friendship. I wish you a safe day, and until next time, signing off. Thanks so much.